very, very old shot. I remember seeing that shot, and that's all we saw was like that 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and I was like, this is going to be incredible. And then they did all the magic, and Piers is very, very clever, very, very clever guy. And then it's all this sort of stuff. Like I get major feels watching this. Like just as a fan of the game, people coming here, this is like what I hoped this would be. And I'm really excited. In my head, I'm like, I want to do all this cool stuff. I want to go and explore. I want to get like sort of my friends and do all this cool stuff around on planets and these sort of. He want to call them little towns. I want to call them little towns.
Settlements.
Settlements. I know I'll get told off. I always get told off by the word police afterwards. You didn't use the correct terminology. I'm like, I know. I'm sorry. I get too excited. There you go. Cobra Commander. Cool guy. But one of the questions I did see here, and it's a very important question, it's one I actually have raised. I said, can you get drunk in the clubs, at the bars? And I'm like, well, let's find out. So I'm going to ask that question.
I mean, I think the more cool thing is, like, if you decide you want to get drunk and dance about your living room, you can. Maybe not be doing it in a game, but you can. I actually did that Like that. I was actually good. So, you know what? I'll jump in and I'll be drinking Can you fly drunk? Fly drunk? And then your roots. I still say no to that.
Somebody's just asked to say Mal said that he feels for this trailer, made him so excited. Thank you, Mal. Someone asked, has Guinness, do you think Guinness has survived the 31st century? I really hope so.
I'm a Guinness fan. Yeah.
Big fan of Guinness.
What are you supposed to drink?
Well, this is it. I mean, I'll tell you, but yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Guinness. It's like a meal and a drink at the same time. It's fantastic. I usually leak my save when I'm drunk. I mean, I only ever once removed my Elite Dangerous save, and people will know the story, and it's when I accidentally crashed my chieftain after grinding all the way up to it using nothing but combat to turn my credits, and then flying not drunk, but just leaving my ship unattended in an asteroid field. I thought it was 0 throttle, it wasn't. Smashed it up, crashed it, and I was like, you know what, I'll just earn some more money. I wasn't even thinking, so I was so upset with it. I just thought, I'd get a side one, I'll just earn some money, because I hadn't got rebuy. I'd done the stupid thing of flying back rebuy. And then and then as soon as I loaded it up, I was like, I just erased my save. And that was it. And I said I stopped playing for like 2 months. I stopped playing. Couldn't pretty much have to start again. I forgot stuff to say.
I love it every time. You know the game you got, I'll put it down today, it's that every time you feel something, then it's like a relationship. You're like,
yeah, and it's time out. Yeah, it's time out. Yeah, I mean, in fairness, it wasn't Lee, it was me. It was typical. It's not you, it's me. You're not an ED player if you've not flown without rebuy and then died. Yeah, I mean, it's one of the harsher lessons you'll learn, and you should only ever learn that lesson once, especially if you're up to the big ships, and that's like all of your money. And because I know a lot of people will earn quite a bit considerable.
Die Leute schreien nach Freiheit und was sie kriegen ist Kapitalismus.
Das erlebt man ja nicht so oft, dass ich ihn dann komplett neu erfinden muss.
So besser?
Meine Kreditkartennummer lautet 0237 1221 0725 02.
Amount of credits in the game, and they earn a lot of shit. But players like me, I literally live sort of hand to mouth. So I earn enough just to get my ship and do what I want to do with that ship. I earn a bit more just enough to get the next ship and upgrade it. If I crash that ship and upgrade right, then that's a long way to go. I was just going to go for the upgrade.
So it's all about that choice, obviously, but we're going to more on Thursday's stream. However, we do have different mission options. You can also choose
Again, I'm not going to go into. I really won't go into any detail. I am the best and worst at this because I get really excited and you can tell, and I just want to start talking about the stuff I've seen, and I'm like, I can't. Look, it's going to be stuff to do. All right, it's a big old galaxy out there, and there's a lot of stuff to do. And the guys like Piers and the team, they're very good at finding ways to give you some gameplay loops and stuff like that. And like for many people, obviously, it would be their first step if you excuse the pun into the Elite Dangerous galaxy. So we want people to stay and enjoy playing. Obviously, it's not just about Odyssey. All the stuff Stephen, Bruce, Paul, and I have been trying to do for and Lawrence and the guys for Elite Universe as it is now. It's all part of the bigger picture, right? Like we want you guys to enjoy the galaxy you're in and invested so much time in. So yes, there will be things for you to do on foot. That's confirmed. Any plans for new SRB types? Not talking about anything like that today. On Thursday either. That's something else that comes down the line. So can't confirm or deny any of that sort of stuff.
I just love like when these people talk about all the new things and everything that's coming, the excitement they want to do, and then you can kind of see from this chat the actual joy that people are getting from revealing certain things that they believe that were in the game, and I think that's what we kind of strive for, is that we really want you to be enjoying this and excited about it. So we'll try our best.
Toko So says, can I hide in a hovel like Obi-Wan? I mean, you can, but I mean, I always thought it was a really... His disguise is probably worse than Superman's disguise. Like, he literally kept his own name on Darth Vader's planet.
Oh, it was called Ben.
Oh, of course, yeah. You'd think they'd have something like a simple name search, like a Facebook.
Was it?
And like Darth Vader's just sitting there going, oh, I'll just Google my name, see if it comes up.
Do you think maybe when they're having a chat, are they...
Yeah.
Obi? No, never mind, I won't tell you that. It's a secret.
Worst disguise. That and Superman's disguise go down in history as some of the worst disguises.
No, I think my favourite part is literally like when obviously he's in hiding. He won. He goes, and that. And he goes, no, that's me. There was still like bad going. Why are you interested? Look, it's like, I'm gonna start a name in a while. Oh, he's gonna be a bit ominous here. And he went, yeah, it's me. It's basically me.
It is me, yeah. Some questions here that I think are pretty good ones. I think it was Edelweiss said, and obviously we'll still be able to load into Classic Elite 2 even without Horizons. I mean, you'll get Horizons anyways. It'll get added into the game. But I'll double check. We'll find out the answers for that sort of stuff in terms of like putting it operate the same way. I don't know. I'm not doing the techie side of stuff. I'll quite to the basic way. OG Wank Kenobi. I said very carefully. I said very
Anybody has missed it. Today we announced that the Horizon anymore, and that's on the 26th of October. If you have bought the Horizon package before,
about any clothing I will try and get some answers to those ones for you. So we ask them, can they have like I don't know, casual clothing, not armour or spacesuits, so I guess in stations and stuff, there'll be options to wear some social clothing. But I guess we can ask those questions and get those, see if I'm allowed to answer if I get told off. It's quite good because how I've got it at the moment is a chance to where I've got the chat on the screen here. I just paused our stream rather than just pop chat out because I'm that smart. But where I've paused it, Stephen, I've paused it so your face literally just looks like I'm about to say something I shouldn't, and you're giving a face. So I'm just looking
it's
at
like
you.
My face constantly when you speak. I'm like,
Yeah, I give Stephen nightmares because I come on here and he's like, "You're just like herding cats. Just shut up and stick to the script." And I'm like, "Nah, I'm gonna talk."
I will actually. Oh, Edelweiss says, "Can we get this your paint job in SRB?" I don't believe that's offered on the Bingway. It's a nice idea.
We can check. We'll check in answers. Sometimes we can get answers for.
Exact says obviously, just a second. Things on the build up and then after Odyssey. So with that, we're going to be doing a really exciting thing hopefully around Halloween time, which should be quite interesting. And
I'm mid part of this conversation with someone said, "What's so bad about dancing?" I'm like, if you see me dance, there's a lot of bad dancing. There can be a lot wrong with dancing.
We've got Alec Turner asking, are we doing this instead of the stream on Thursday? No,
nope.
You're still doing it. Is it Discovery Scanner on Thursday? We are taking a Discovery Scanner to try and have a more in-depth look at the developer diary with two developers myself. Really looking forward to trying to basically get all these questions, see what we can answer, focus on
I've got a question from Kai. Asked me what moment in the dev diary, second dev diary, sort of appealed to me the most. I think my favourite shot, I'm not sure, sorry I wasn't looking at the screen just then, I'm not going to be passing off, it's the shot as you're walking into the frontier town and the Sidewinder sort of scoots over ahead.
Yeah.
For me, it just encapsulates everything. It's this scale, it's exploration, it's that bit about being out there on your own and just sort of just making your own sort of adventure. That sort of stuff really appealed to me. But again, the opening shot was super cool. Just being in that station, seeing that ship come in, is really good. But for me, it's the shot of the frontier sort of settlement. Lots of really cool vibes from that. It's sort of like old Western films. It's sort of the Lone Ranger sort of riding in and just think of all the different possibilities you can have there and doing those in those settlements and explore and find and all the other stuff that goes on beyond that. That was the one shot for me that sort of encapsulated the most important scene for me, really. I think. I don't know if you have one, Stephen. We've been a bit busy the last few hours.
No, just I really enjoy the. It's going to sound really kind of obvious, but the one where they're kind of all sitting in the bar, kind of all huddled together, because it just reminds me of like a lot of the events that you kind of go to with everybody here. That's like kind of has the same feel, but also it gives you that idea of like you can leave the ship and go and check these spaces out, and you can do such a thing as even just go and relax and and see people interacting with one another is really nice. So that's for me.
I see Yamix in the chat. Hey Yamix, thanks for joining. You said, well, somebody dropped the ball. Yeah, he did. Wasn't us this time though. That was good. So who else